Hello all, welcome back to Building a Fortress. This is Gigapatrick. Yes. Uh, this looks like a pretty... I mean, for having loam in the opener and crop rotation, you too, friend. Thanks. I like it. For having a loam, a crop rotation, and a loam in hand, these three dark depths are not... Ugh, they don't look very good. Um, I don't think this is a mulligan, but I also don't think this is a great hand. Like, if only these other two Dark Depths were, like, if one was a Mox Diamond or an Exploration, and the other was a nice utility land, that'd be a really good hand. As it is, I do believe we're keeping. Um, I mean, we have the combo, so I mean, between depths and rotation, we have the combo. So, all right, all right, another storm. There aren't too many quote unquote fair decks that run Git probe. And if it is a fair deck, then it's like one of those tempo decks. Which quite frankly this hand doesn't seem to be too good. Doesn't look too good against a tempo deck. Yeah, I'd say basic swamp, Git probe means storm. More storm. Hopefully he doesn't hopefully like he goes for Passing Flames here. Uh, if he goes duress, I wonder what I do. Um, Orca Ball Therapy. Do I crop roach for Thespian Stage and try to? I mean that. I mean I think that's what I do. Don't want you cards like he doesn't want me to have cards. Okay. I think that's my line. Let me let me see if there's anything else. Oh, what the hell am I doing? He's caballing himself. Okay. Uh, man, I thought like that was dumb. All right, we'll just do that. Uh, so if he's caballing himself, this has got to be Reanimator. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely should have held on to that. Um, oh man, that was dumb. Um, all the same, I probably can beat this with a turn four combo, right? Like that was what a screw up, man. What a heinous, awful screw up. Like I just naturally assumed he's like I naturally assume he's on Storm targeting me with Cabal Therapy. Storm has no reason to target itself. What else did he have in his hand? Okay. Okay. Man, this is not looking good. And if I'd kept that crop rotation, like he doesn't do any of this. Ugh, that's so horrible. That is so horrible. Like I don't think like he's got 10 power on board. I don't think that a turn 4, unless I draw Mox Diamond here, I'm probably done for because my stupidity. I just naturally assumed he was targeting me. Like, how often do you check? Okay. Um, he hasn't. I mean, good news is I think this is a matchup I can definitely beat. Um, even though it doesn't look like I'm going to be winning this. Doesn't look like I'm going to be winning this game. Come on, Mox Diamond. Alright. So, I think, like, we tap this here, so he can't do anything with the, yeah. Deals 10 to me. Like, I so could have beaten this if I had just. And that's like a Magic Online only mistake, I think, because of course he did say he was targeting himself. Uh, but by that time I'd already. Okay. Can Glacial Chasm save me? No, because I don't have a green source. Yeah, I'm just toast. As long as he remembers to attack with all. Yeah. Man, what a bummer. Like, obviously, in real life, he's like Cabal Therapy targeting myself. He has to say that. Uh, and in Magic Online, you just forget to. Hey, maybe we get lucky and he. Yeah, I mean, this is like such an embarrassing loss. Um, you know. Okay. Okay. Let's just make the token. Block. Probably block a zombie since it doesn't trigger a bridge from below. But I still die. What a bummer. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. Let's begin sideboarding. Okay, so that super sucked. Super duper was awful. You got a lot of one drops, I think. Chalice is probably good. Maze doesn't seem too good against a strategy like his. I don't think I want to get rid of Punishing Fire, though. Tabernacle seems good. Yeah. Like, like Chalice stops like Gravecrawler, doesn't stop Bloodghast, stops Gravecrawler, stops Entomb, stops Cabal Therapy. Yeah, I think Chalice is probably fine. Like it probably slows him down enough that we can just like loam him out of the game. And if he doesn't, if he's playing like Surgical or Extirpate rather than Leyline of the Void, um, which I think you should be. I think Leyline is an awful card personally. Uh, Back when I was playing Mono Black, I never had any luck with Leyline. Um, like I'd always just I'd just maul to Oblivion trying to find it, and uh, it would never work out. I remember talking to a aggro loam player like about the different decks like between lands and aggro loam, where what the strengths and weaknesses are, and like he really liked aggro loam, and he was like, plus you get to play Leyline of the Void, and I'm just thinking, yeah, I mean, you do get to play that. Seems like not a good card to me. Okay, this seems fine, right? Yeah. Just drop that. Like I kind of feel like we signed on to keep a hand with first turn Chalice. What? No lands at all? Oh. Okay, let's play Dark Depths. Because then if we draw a Thespian Stage, now I imagine he plays Badlands. Only problem here is now we have a fair amount of bad draws, like 12 1-drops. That was not one of them. That was a really good draw, I'd say. And with Chalice on 1, I'm not going to get my loam extirpated or anything. Gravecrawler's going to get countered every time, which is awesome. What? Like, all I need now is like something like Punishing Fire or Thespian Stage. Like, this feels mostly in the bag. I feel like I have to brick so much hard. Brick super hard with loam here. I mean, so far well, yeah, I should have. So far I have bricked hard. Should have played Wooded Foothills there, like to get it back with loam. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but we go. Okay. Yeah, should have played Wooded Foothills there. Now we'll just play Grove, I guess. It seems better to not take any more damage and just let him, you know, fetch back the Bloodghast. And the upside is I get to... Alright. Bombardment. Okay. Alright, let's definitely double waste him here. Um... In Goblin Bombardment, you know, it is a recurable source of damage, so it's maybe a little scary. But as long as I can keep him off, like I don't think he'll be able to cobble enough land drops together to like deal 12 damage to me. Well, maybe so. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's. Oh, and we've got Bog. That's nice. But we're just gonna play stage here. Okay. He deals 2 to me. I go down to 10. He sacks it. I go down to 9. He he returns it, sacks it. I go down to 8. Uh, like I don't think he's killing me right here. Okay. Okay, should I bring in K-Grips for the that's a question. Should I bring in K-Grips for the Goblin Bombardment? Or is Glacial Chasm enough? Yeah, I feel like Chasm is good enough like that. Like K-Grip, it hits Pithing Needles. Like he's playing The Walking Dead, so it hits Pithing Needles, it hits um, a fair amount of stuff. It hit Pithing Needle, Goblin Bombardment. Maybe I want one. No, I think I'm okay just like this. I think it's fine. Yeah, absolutely. He goes Deathrite. I guess I just go. Mox Diamond, drop Taiga, play Port. Like keeps him off 3 mana. Yeah. Well, like, don't see any reason to do Loam. I think it's good enough that, well, like, the plan here is just combo him out, like slow him down. So I think that's fine. Actually, I think we want to do Wooded Foothills because, like, it fuels Delver, and this way, like, he only gets. Maybe he still makes good use of it with like an Entomb or something. Basically, I kept this hand thinking that a third turn win would be fast enough, and it probably is. I mean, it probably is fine. Like obviously, if he has Needle for Thespian stage, we are probably gonna lose. Take this looting. Okay. But like I don't think we maul that hand for fear of Needle. Like Needle's just some hate that happens sometimes. I think Chalice on 1 counters Faithless Looting. Let's hope it's not Needle. It's not. Okay. Okay. Definitely playing stage here. Okay. Do we port? Hoping that he. Yeah, we definitely port because if we don't, like, we can copy port with stage, but then he just names port with Needle. So basically, I feel okay. He hasn't dealt me any damage yet. You know? Probably just attacks for 1 here. I don't think this deck is playing Wasteland. You know. Hymn to Turok could be very bad, but I don't think they run Hymn to Turok. Okay. Ooh, Abrupt Decay on Mox. That seems not super good for me. Exploration. Yeah. I think we cast Exploration. Waste Bayou. Port. Badlands. He could have dealt 2 damage to me. Okay, take 3. Exploration was like actually a really good draw there. Okay. Like my only goal here is just to like live until I can combo him. Easy put. Yeah. Essentially. Like keeps a land. Oh, that's sweet, man. That was sweet. Like it really helps me keep him from dealing me too much damage this turn. Like he can sack stuff to like Carrion Feeder, and that's fine. Uh, but like that's like if he probably sacks Satyr Wayfinder to it, I'm sure, and he can sack a creature to pay more. Okay, Entomb. Tell me it's nothing that rich from below. Well, that seems to do very little. Like, sure, he lets things go, but he can't attack with the tokens this turn. He's got 1 card in hand, so um, yeah, sure. What did he sack? Bloodghast to pay 2. Unless he may very. Let's see what he has. So if he has. If he has. If he. Like, I can always make the token to block. Alright, so let's say that he has Goblin Bombardment. He casts it with Deathrite and Badlands. I take 4 from that, I'm down to 12. And then he sacks for 4 more, I'm at 8. I think it's okay to just see what happens here. You know, if he has something like Diabolic Edict, obviously it's pretty bad, and I lose the game if he has Diabolic Edict here. But I don't think that's like, yeah, yeah. He just couldn't win. So glad to get there after that definite mistake game one. I mean, I don't feel horrendous about it. Like it's a Magic Online mistake. It's similar to a misclick. The rule. I didn't make a mistake because I didn't know the rules. My mistake was that I forgot to check uh, to see who he's targeting with with Cabal Therapy. And the lead he gave put him on Storm. It certainly sucked, and it was certainly a blunder, but uh, a forgivable one, I would say. Obviously you guys can be the judge, and you know, I still don't like posting mistakes, but I'm going to I'm going to post this video nonetheless. So I hope you can enjoy it, despite that kind of MTGO blunder there at the beginning. Chalice game 2 was pretty cool. Chalice is a good card. It's kind of it's just um, Chalice is certainly a good card. It's just that um, there are definitely scenarios where it comes up where it conflicts with a major part of your game plan, but all the same, it may be too good not to use. All right, but that's our video. Peace out until next time.